EDT530, Digital Media Production and Storytelling. Here's our agenda for this module. Questions, door scene video feedback, office hours on Wednesday, interview assignment, and review the tasks. Okay, so questions. If you have questions, please either post them into D2L, email me, call me, Google+. Keep in touch. The door scene video feedback. I emailed everybody some video feedback, some general PQP stuff, and based on that, hopefully you made some revisions and you've produced excellent videos. But some things to think about as we move forward with these videos. So first thing is to plan. So plan some more before we take on any of these video projects. And those of you who did that produced really good first draft videos. Shoot in landscape. So many of you are using a phone or a tablet to shoot your video. So this is portrait mode. This is landscape mode. Shoot in landscape mode, please. That's my little personal PSA. Okay. Next thing is use a tripod. So here's a phone tripod. It's a very inexpensive thing. This was less than $20. But I can go in, I can place my phone inside of this, and now I'm going to have much steadier video, and even the stills that you used in the last project will be a lot clearer, sharper images. So use a tripod. If you don't have one, come to campus and we will give you one to use for the semester. Same thing with any of the technology. Some of you are using evaluation copies of software, and or you're using older versions of editing software. So we will give you an iPad to take home that has iMovie on it, and that can be your camera and also your editing tool, and it'll work fine. So picking the right tools. And your next project, audio, is going to be really important, also lighting. So think about the light, think about the audio as you are taping, and let's see if we can't really ramp up the production value of these projects. Okay? Alright. Office hours, Wednesdays. Come and see me if you have questions, concerns. Okay, I'll be on Google+. You've all been circled, and you can invite us, myself, or Priscilla, at any time, and we will have a little hangout. Alright. Next project. Here we go. Interview. We're going to do a video interview. Short form, but you need to find a live subject. You've got a lot of leeway here, some latitude. You can pick anybody you want. Okay, so it could be a family member, it could be your spouse, it could be somebody who's just interesting to you, a grandparent, or you could have somebody pretend to be an historical figure. Okay, so find somebody to interview. The goal is really for you to get a feel for the interview format, but also for you to really hone your editing skills. You're going to create a 1 to 2 minute maximum video. Okay, so you might shoot something that's 5, 6, 7 minutes long, but then you're going to edit that down to 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so keeping it really concise, stretching your editing skills. There's some more detailed information on D2L, and I have a rubric for you. So let's take a look at that rubric together. Okay, so here's our rubric, and we have 120 seconds maximum, interview format with real or historical person, quality of work, so text correctly spelled, not just a talking head, at least one text overlay, so that's like a title or lower third. So that tool, again, is going to be important for you. The information is extracted and shared within the time frame. So what are the pertinent, the interesting things that that person has to say, and then putting that in sequence to tell their story. Okay. Graphics, video, images, and usage of shot types. So many of you created really creative projects when you changed up the different shots, so close-up shots, medium shots, wide shots in your door scene project. So think about that in your interview as well. You might want to do multiple takes with it, and then vary up the shots. So you might have a close-up of their face, a close-up of their hands, and then you might have a wide shot of them sitting, a medium shot of their upper body. Okay, and then think about graphics as well that illustrate points. So if somebody's talking about where, you know, maybe you're interviewing a grandparent and they were talking about a time, you know, 30, 40 years ago. If you could then pull in some photographs that illustrate that, and you would cut away from them talking to those photographs. Okay, so again, get creative with this video interview. Okay. All right, so a quick review of tasks. Read this week the OLA Chapter 5. Post your interview. So this is going to be a 2-week project. So we're going to follow the same format as we did for the door scene. So you've got a week to post your interview. You know, so record, edit, get it to YouTube, and post it. And then next week we're going to do a critique of those videos, and we'll talk about, you know, how to improve the quality of the audio, the lighting, the videography. Okay. The rubric again is on D2L. Talk to you soon.